Welcome back to Kensho Quest. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to purchase tickets for Universal Studios Japan online through Klook. We've made a couple videos with tips and hacks for visiting Super Nintendo World at USJ. And the most common question we've received is, what do all these different ticket types mean? Which one do I purchase? Do I also need to purchase an express pass? So in this video, we're going to walk you through the booking process step by step. After you've watched the video, you can click the link in the description box below and it will take you directly to the page for purchasing Universal Studios tickets on the Klook website. It is an affiliate link, which means that we earn a commission at no extra cost to you, and we much appreciate it. Here are the various types of tickets offered on Klook. For example, one-day studio pass. The term studio pass just means an entry ticket into Universal Studios. There's a one-day pass, a 1.5-day pass, and a 2-day studio pass. The one-day pass allows entry for one whole day. A 1.5-day studio pass allows entry for 2 consecutive days, with admission beginning at 3 p.m. on day 1 and then covering the whole day on day 2. And then a 2-day studio pass allows for entry on 2 whole consecutive days. The part that people have been most confused about is, what is the difference between one-day studio pass A, one-day studio pass B? What do these letters mean? The A, B, C, and D refer to different seasonal prices. A is the low season and least expensive tickets. B refers to regular season. C is regular/high season. And D is high season, and those are the most expensive prices. If you know exactly which date you want to visit Universal Studios, you can start by clicking on this check availability, and then you'll see the calendar here. Tickets are sold up to 2 months in advance, so you can see a couple months of tickets available here, and they do show the prices. Once you select one of these dates, it will narrow down the ticket options available here. So for instance, now we're only seeing all the A options. If you're not sure yet your exact date that you want to visit, you can start by looking at the Studio Pass price calendar on the USJ website, and I will link this below. For example, here we're looking at April, May, and June for 2023. So all these green A marked ones are the least expensive tickets, and then you can see the B, C. Here in May, there was one row of D, the most expensive high season tickets. That's most likely a holiday when a lot of Japanese people will be visiting the park. Now returning to the Klook website, we can do clear all. Instead of starting with a specific date, you could also select a specific ticket type. So for instance, down here we have one that's Super Nintendo World plus a one-day studio pass B. So this would give you a specific area timed entry slot to enter Super Nintendo World. If you click on that first, then you could come up and check availability. And I'm seeing one date. This is available in June. So there are not too many of these. They're already sold out in May. Just one of them for June. If I click on that date, then I can come down below and choose the quantity for adult and child. They have 2 options. So either getting into Super Nintendo World at 1 p.m. or getting in at 2 p.m. So you can go ahead and make those choices there. But again, these special combo ones are very limited in number. But not to worry, you don't need that specific type of ticket to be able to get into Super Nintendo World. You can purchase simply a one-day studio pass for Universal Studios Japan. And then there are 3 options of how to get into Super Nintendo World. First is to follow the hack that we mentioned in our previous video on Universal Studios Japan, which I'll link in the description. The second option is, once you enter Universal Studios Japan, you can use the USJ app on your phone to book an area timed entry ticket for Super Nintendo World, or if you'd rather, you could choose Harry Potter. There's no extra cost if you do it this way, booking it on your phone once you're already inside the park. Option number 3 is, once you enter Universal Studios Japan, you could use one of the ticket kiosks to book your area timed entry ticket for either Super Nintendo World or Harry Potter. I believe you can only have one booked at a time if you're using the app or the kiosk to book it. The caveat here is that if it's a super crowded day and you're not quick enough, there is a chance that all the area timed entry tickets may be snatched up before you book them. Now let's complete this example of booking a one-day studio pass. I have that selected, and then I'm going to select my date on the calendar, put it for a Thursday in June. When I come down below, I can now select the quantity for adults and children. So I'm going to put for 2 adults and for 2 children, and then I can go ahead and hit book now. If you don't already have a Klook account, at this point you will need to sign up for a Klook account. We've been using them for years to book attractions throughout Southeast Asia, and one of the great things about Klook is you can also book your Japan Rail Pass through Klook, as well as reserve a pocket Wi-Fi for your Japan trip. They do accept multiple forms of payment such as credit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, and more. What if I can't visit Universal Studios Japan on the specific date I chose? That's okay, just make sure to visit on any date that's specific to the price calendar of your purchased studio pass type. So what that means is if you purchased a ticket for one of the A days, you can visit on a different A day. If you purchased for B, you can come on a different B day. If you're going to Universal Studios Japan for more than just Super Nintendo World and you really want to maximize riding as many rides as possible, then you may want to purchase both a Studio Pass and an Express Pass. The Studio Pass is required to enter Universal Studios Japan. The Express Pass is optional. There are various types of Express Passes which can help you get onto rides and attractions more quickly. They may also include pre-booked area-timed entry tickets for Super Nintendo World and or Harry Potter, depending on the specific Express Pass. But let's go ahead and click on the Express Pass 4. Now, even within this Express Pass, there are multiple different options. You can look for tomorrow, a couple dates out, or select from the calendar here. So you can see this Express Pass 4 has the Flying Dinosaur, there's a Despicable Me one, there's a Fun, Variety Choice, Limited, and a Limited Variety Choice. There's a whole lot of different options here, and they do have different prices as well. So it's important to click here for package details to see exactly what is included. For instance, on this limited and variety choice, it includes admission to Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Jujutsu Kaisen, the Real 4D, and then you can choose between either The Amazing Adventure of Spider-Man or Jurassic Park the Ride. This specific pass here includes area-timed entry tickets for both Super Nintendo World and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So you will be giving a specific time slot to enter those areas. So if we go ahead and hit select on here, then we can see the calendar. And it's important to keep in mind that some of the Express Passes do sell out. So if you're planning to get an Express Pass, it's a good idea to buy it as much in advance as you can. And then we can select how many people. This one has multiple available. Some of them are so limited, there's only one of those Express Pass types left for a particular day. Again, if you want an Express Pass, buy it early. The other type of Express Pass offered by Klook is Express Pass 7, which is to skip the long lines at 7 top attractions. So there are various options here as well. Let's take a look at the details for this top one, Universal Express Pass 7 Doraemon XR Ride. This one gives you admission to Mario Kart Koopa's Challenge, also Yoshi's Adventure. So those are the 2 rides located within Super Nintendo World. Then you get admission to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Flight of the Hippogriff, Doraemon XR Ride, Nobita Sky Utopia, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, and then you can choose one of Hollywood Dream the Ride or Jaws. It also comes with area-timed entry tickets for both Super Nintendo World and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Once you have purchased your tickets from Klook, you will first receive an email with your order info. Then a while later, you will receive an email with your actual ticket voucher. You can either print out this voucher with your QR code, or you can download it to the Klook app on your phone. Then wait at least 1 day before you try scanning the QR code on your voucher into the USJ app on your phone, as it needs some time to process. If you haven't already, be sure to watch our video with tips for visiting Super Nintendo World. In that video, we share how to book entry-timed tickets using the USJ app on your phone, plus lots of other helpful tips. And if the app isn't translating from Japanese, go to your phone settings, make sure language is set to English and region is set to United States. We've been making a series of videos to help you travel with ease throughout Japan. So be sure to subscribe for more tips and travel inspiration. And we hope you have a wonderful time at Universal Studios Japan.